animals, all that going over there, that's UNESCO, and there were rules. You can't, and because we were in the middle of the migration, you can't land a helicopter because you'll stress them out. This woman said, F the wildebeest. B-I-T-C-H. Do you know who that is on that ground? And I'm down there, you know, half in and out of consciousness going, call Obama. When I heard they were going to fly me to Kenya, she said, oh, you will land that helicopter and you're going to get my friend out of here because we don't know if she's bleeding inside. She ain't going over those bumpy roads. They landed that helicopter. They got me to Nairobi, Kenya. I had a 9-hour surgery, 6 days in ICU, 12 days in the hospital, and they couldn't wait to ship my loud ass back to the States. Now the testimony, the end of the testimony is that
She's a part of it, yeah.
in the helicopter,
She's the grandma.
I was in shock, so I couldn't hear it. But what I could hear was my soul screaming. Whatever this is, Jenny, you'll come back. If you breathe in, little girl, you'll come back. So you see, I had to come back better. See, the fall didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Being forced to be in bed that long, I knew I had to be a human being. I had to observe life. A human being opposed to a human doing. I had to be sat down. I was doing some shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. And an angel looked down and said, she know better. Sit her down for 2 earth years. But I'm back. Lori Peacock, stand up, little girl. This is Lori Peacock, y'all. She saved my life. Now, of course, she thinks we have to be best friends. You know, I don't even like white people. I'm trying, no, really, Billy, I am a racist. Hot mess. Now the speech. When Reverend Sharpton's daughter, Dominique, called me, she said, Miss Lewis, my father wants to honor you in New York City on April 9th. I said, oh, baby. I love your daddy, but mama don't fly in today's America. Yes? She said, oh, we understand, Miss Lewis. Please be safe. But then she called back a few days later. Going on and on. She said, Miss Lewis, when I informed my father you couldn't come, he understood. But he was disappointed and said, you know, she's one of the greatest voices of our time. And I said to her, our time? Our time! The truth is, the greatest voices of all time is what brought me here. To name a few, in my youth, it was Aretha singing, Young, Gifted, and Black. It was Jesse Jackson saying, keep hope alive. It was James Brown saying, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. It was James Baldwin's poetic, cussing everybody out he could, poetically. Nina Simone's Mississippi, goddamn. And of course, every slogan that came out of Reverend Sharpton's mouth. Y'all brought me here. And these voices ring in my ear. And when they rung, I listened. Oh, my civil duty was to show up here today to pick up the torch. So I got on that plane. I came through snow, rain, heat, and far too much ice. To say thank you. You see, my life took a turn. It's now 10% show business and 90% activism. So I knew how privileged I would be and how I would feel in this room. I knew I would be in the presence of beautiful warriors. Thank you, Reverend Sharpton, for teaching me how to nurture the people. And do everything I can do to lift the spirit of people. So, I gotta get the rest.